I warmly welcome each and every one of you today. This year is indeed a very special year for all of us. The first international radio encounter for the year 2022, which is being hosted in Sri Lanka. We have 7 international delegates and 7 local delegates joining us physically for this conference, with over 75 to 80 delegates from all over the regions joining us through Zoom. And joining me today is Mrs. Bernadetta Widiandajani, Secretary, SIGNIS Asia, and Resource Person for Communication Training, SIGNIS Indonesia, Asia, and the world. It is an honor to have this discussion with you today. My first question for you is to talk to us about the importance of bridging cultural gaps through SIGNIS. There is cultural friction happening around the world, but it has decreased, but it is still slightly seen in some parts of the world. So can you talk to us about the importance of joining cultural, bridging cultural gaps in the world through SIGNIS?
Thank you, Maria, for joining with us. I'm happy with this first encounter here because we can learn from our other region, and I think it is the one bridge we already create for us, how to connecting from the all over the world. You can see what you mentioned, that the culture of peace should be promoted every time, everywhere, and who already goodwill for this program. So SIGNIS conscious with this idea, with this how to make we are to be realize the culture of peace. Once we already done, at least for every year, we have the from SIGNIS Asia, we have the assembly. We learn what they already done. Also, we plan what will be will be going for the future. You know, in every region, in every members, they have more participants, more members, more youth. So we try to eliminate the gap to communicate with them. What they will be done regarding to realize the culture of peace. So what we are here, I think once of implementation, once of we connected each other to reach, to materialize the culture of peace.
Thank you. And journalists are constantly under pressure in the field of media, and social responsibility is something very, very important. So how do we as journalists promote the significance of being socially responsible through SIGNIS?
Yes, so that Pope Francis highlight that we have to be a peace journalist. We can learn from maybe 4 2 days ago also that we come from the community. We just not in the behind of the chair. We have to go down. We have to know about what happened in the ground. I think it's very, very important for us to know, to make the decision it's on the right track like this. So we have to be promote the culture of peace through our activity, to be a community or to be a journalist, peace journalist. Yes, we have now there are many different country like maybe now here in Sri Lanka also, but situation is very different. So I think as we have a leader, as we have the journalists, should be go down. We have to know about what happened, and so we can take the decision on the track.
And the 26th of May 2022 is World Communication Day. This year, Pope Francis wants us to listen, which is the theme for this year. So as a secretary of SIGNIS Asia, how do you plan on implementing this theme?
Yes, you know, that is a part of our task as the member of SIGNIS to realize regarding the message of the Communication Day. what Pope Francis declared. So every country members, every members from country also, as Asia, they will join with community in the local community to make sure that this message should be done. So just not only from maybe in the up, maybe also from the bottom. So like in Indonesia, maybe for I think next week. Oh no, yes, maybe by next week I think they're not preparing regarding the what kind of activity to realize the message regarding this. So and also as a member of SIGNIS should be promote what activity related the communication day.
You are also a strong personality in promoting peace in society and women empowerment. What concepts do you have in mind through the vision and mission of SIGNIS?
Yes, personally, I have a NGO that I created maybe 30 years ago. That we have many activity in there. Just what I say that we start from family, start from the small and big impact. That is already done with us. So now, like we are concerned about the women, how they can speak up, they can they can do anything, just not as a wife, as manage the house, but also how they can independent, how to manage, because you know that mother is the manager in the family. So I think it's important us to educate them, especially for the rural area already done. They have to prevent also. They have to know about how to educate regarding the children, regarding the health, regarding the environment, because who will be decide in the family is the basic of our child, mom, you know. So that is our action during this time. Also regarding the environment also, we considered what action. We start very, very small with the community, but now we are realized and happy also that our movement can be continuous till now. That is important. That's how the community already create to sustainability by themselves. I think it's very important.
Thank you, Mrs. Bernadetta, for pointing out these very important points, which are food for thought for each and every one of us. And I was in conversation with Mrs. Bernadetta Widiandajani, Secretary, SIGNIS Asia, and Resource Person for Communication Training, SIGNIS Indonesia, Asia, and World. Thank you, and may God bless you.